Hey guys, what's going on? It is Matt from Fidelity Gaming TV here, and today we have episode 3 of our Calgary Flames franchise here. Last time we left off, Calgary at the trade deadline is 25, 29, and 7. That is their record, so a losing record towards the bottom of the league. And for this episode, we're going to be simming the rest of the season. For both the AHL and the NHL team, and going through free agency and whatnot. So we look at the player stats, look at the goals. Bobby Ryan is our leading goal scorer, then Glenn Cross, Backlund, Stajan, Hoodler, Horak, Barchi, Gagliardi, Reinhart, and so on. So not, too big on goal scoring. We did, score some goals, but, our defense really wasn't helping us out, so that doesn't really matter. As far as assists, Hoodler led that group with 27, then Glenn Cross had 23, Ryan had 20, and so on. You'll see here. But really, this video, I don't really say it too much, but I'm really looking at Barchi lately. I've really been looking at him, and he's turning out to be a very good prospect, and I'm really excited to see him come up because he is coming up very fast. Here's the points. Hoodler, Glenn Cross and Ryan all have a three-way tie for the lead at 38 points. Stajan is next with 29. So I don't know if that's a lot. I would have to actually really think about that, but I don't feel like doing that. So I guess 40 points, that's all right. So look at the goaltenders. Priskov's got 24 wins, and he's 24 and 23. He got most of our wins, and McDonald's got 1. So and then we look at our AHL team, and they're actually 6th in the Western Conference. They have the old setup just like the old NHL last year. They are 3rd in their division. So if they keep this up, they'll actually make the playoffs. So they're doing pretty good there. And we will go ahead and update the scouting assignment here. Again, looking at the WHL. And I hope to improve on my scout later on. At the end of March, I believe, we are second to last in the league. And the Heat are 3rd in the Western Conference. They had really shot up. And at the end of the season, we are 33, 39, and 10. So obviously not going to make the playoffs. We get the 3rd overall pick, it looks like, behind Anaheim and Washington. So we're going to get a good draft pick. Here is the scouting assignment once again. There is another look at the Heat after their season, or towards the end of it. They get the 6th spot, and they get 2nd in their division. Almost got 1st, but they will play the Barons in the first round, so we're just going to be following them through the playoffs. After the first game, they lose that one 4-2, so they're down 2-0 in the series now as they lose the second game. Then in the third game, they win it, so now the series is 2-1 Barons. They win the next game, tie up the series at 2, then now it's 3-2 them. If they win this at home, they can win the series, and they do. So they get that series in 6 games, and they will go to the second round against the Texas Stars. Game 1, they win. After game 2, they will win. They have home ice advantage. Here is game 3. They lose. So now the series is 2-1. Now 3-1 with that win. They can win it here at home again, and they do. So they win this one in 5. And we'll go to the third round, updating the scouting assignment again, this time for a month in the WAHL. And in the third round, they will be facing the Rockhounds, was it? And they win the first 2 games at home. The third game they win. And here's the 4th game, and they win that one. So they sweep that one, and they are headed to the Calder Cup Finals against the Hershey Bears. They win the first 2 games, and at home, they win that game as well. They just have to win one more, and they win it. So they have 2 sweeps in a row, and they capture the Calder Cup. So bit of a surprise there, but I'm really glad that we can do something here. So that's good. Their AHL team is doing good and progressing. They win the Calder Cup. So there is the caps, the salary caps for the players and the team and the rookies for the year, and got some things to work with. Detroit won the Stanley Cup. We're just going to go through the awards here. President's Trophy to New Jersey, Clarence Campbell Bowl to St. Louis. They won the West, and Detroit won the East there. Art Ross goes to Claude Giroux. Hart Memorial goes to Claude Giroux. James Norris goes to Drew Doughty. Lady Bing goes to Claude Giroux. He's getting a lot. Calder Memorial goes to Kevin Poulin. Jimmy Howard gets the Conn Smythe. Mike Smith gets the Vezina. Corey Schneider gets the William M. Jennings Trophy. Bill Masterson goes to Henrik Talander. Frank J. Selke goes to Datsuk. Drew gets another one. Maurice Rocket Richard goes to Ovechkin. So here are the retired players. Thankfully, no one from our team. So we have everyone back for the next season if we decide to sign them. And so we'll go ahead and enter the NHL draft here. We get the 4th overall pick because I think Tampa Bay won the lottery. We will decide to select Roberts Lipsbergs here. He is a two-way forward from the WHL, and he is a center, so he is going to be a good prospect in the system. We don't have a second-round pick, so we'll go to the 3rd round here. We're going to end up selecting Mitch Holmberg there. Decent prospect, but I really got to update the scouting guy and make him better. Going to free agency, TJ Gagliardi, we're resigning. We want to keep the main core together, guys that are 80 overall, and maybe that are good potential, like here, Horak, he's a 4-star. Then a couple of guys that I signed, Lipsberg being the 1st or the 4th overall pick, so the 1st round pick. Hopefully he can come up soon. And there is Barrett Jackman there in the free agency market. We're going to try to get him. He's a top 4 defenseman, 83 overall, plays for the Blues. I know him well. We try to get him, and we also make an offer for Dustin Penner. And I don't think I show it, but we actually end up getting those two. So Dustin Penner, a good 3rd line or 4th line guy. Ilya Brskalov there. A bit of a weird goaltending situation here. We got Harding in free agency, but Ramo is actually a very good goaltender. You see there, 4-star potential on the top. We're going to actually have him in the starting position because I want him to get some starts. So it's going to be Brskalov and Harding in the NHL, and then Ramo and McDonald in the AHL. Even though McDonald is not as good as Ramo, I want to get Ramo some starts so he can increase because he's only 28, so I want to get him up there fast. We have goaltender there unsigned. We won't really sign him now. We'll sign him later. And yes, we did get rid of Kibrzov, so I don't think he got picked up either. So the president is looking for 37 wins out of this team this year. Hopefully we can get it. Again, updating the scouting assignment for 6 weeks, this time in the WHL still. Looking for forwards, though. I'm all about forwards. Here's the line for the Flames. Glencross, Hoodler, Ryan, Barchi, Backlund, Jones, Penner, Stajan, Stempniak, Gagliardi, Sobotka, and McGrattan. Defensive pairings, Giordano, Niskanen, Jackman, Weidman, and so on, and Brskalov and Harding in the net. So that's the goalies. And now we look at the Heat's lineup. Don't really want to name all these guys, but we got some guys in there. Reinhart, Hanowski, the overall 3rd round pick. And there's the defensive pairing. It's Prosser still in there. So they looked really good last year. Hopefully they can keep it going. And again, like I said, Ramo going to be starting over McDonald so he can increase his overall, especially with the 4-star potential. So hopefully they do good next season. Looking forward to that season. And so as long as the AHL team can keep it up, maybe those guys will increase their overall and be able to make the NHL. So it's good that we have a good AHL team to work with, and that will help us out definitely in the future. So we will sim the preseason here and win the first game 5-0 against Anaheim, beat LA 6-3, and here's the boss. He says basically he won't be surprised if we don't make the playoffs. I won't either. I would like to maybe surprise a lot of people, but I don't think it's going to happen. We're going to need a couple years here in Calgary. I want to go kind of fast. We already went through a year, so don't want to go too fast, but don't want to go that slow either. So, not surprised if we don't make the playoffs. So we win against LA 6-3, and then we're 2-0 in the preseason so far, and we beat San Jose. Now we're 3-0. We'll head into a preseason game at home against Phoenix, lose that one 3-2. Then we stay home and play against the Oilers, and we're going to go ahead and win that one 3-0, a shutout. So Bryskalov's got 3 wins, and in the Vancouver Canucks arena, we beat them 4-3. So we end up going 5-1 in the preseason there, looking pretty good. So not sure why there wasn't 7 preseason games, but anyways, so that is the episode, guys. Thanks for watching. I know it wasn't too long, but I didn't want to make it too short, so I got as much in as I could. We will start the season, maybe get some trades in next episode. Season 2 is about to be underway. San Jose is our first opponent on opening day, so looks like we improved some of our team, got our goaltenders situated, and we are ready to go for the next season. Thanks, guys, for watching. Check out the channel. Throw us a like. Subscribe if you haven't. This is Matt signing off of Fidelity Gaming TV. Peace.